Hello everyone and welcome again to Mission Alive. Where were you when? Can you remember anybody asking you that question about some important event? Where were you when? People ask me, where were you when Papua New Guinea gained independence? Where were you when the South Pacific Games were celebrated in Papua New Guinea? Where were you when the Australian forces came to Hagita to have practice with the Papua New Guinea Army forces? Oh, that was a wonderful time. I was there. Where were you when the Queen and Prince Philip came to visit Papua New Guinea? So many things we remember. Where were you when? There's even that famous song that we sing about Jesus. Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Were you there when they nailed him to the tree? Of course, we have to say, not really, we weren't there. We can live those moments again. When we sing those songs, we can sing and remember what happened. But some things we were really there for. Were you there? Where were you when the bishop came for confirmation? Where were you when the Pope came to visit Papua New Guinea? Where were you? Do you remember all these important events in your life, or the important events in your life that happened? Think about them. Where was I? Where was I when that happened in my country, in my town, in my village? Where were you when that village won the Harvest Festival? Where were you when Kula went off, when the canoes went off to make the great Kula voyage? Where were you? There are so many things we need to remember. There are so many things from the past we need to share. The past is a very special and wonderful time. The past is what made us who we are for this present time. Our past is what other people are building on. So what we are doing now is going to be the past, and people will remember. People will even say, where were you when Sister Helen had her Diamond Jubilee? Oh, that was a wonderful time in Papua New Guinea for me. When people came and we had such a lovely, wonderful mass with all the dancing from Milne Bay and other places. And then the great feast with the pig and people making speeches and everyone wanting to put on an item. Even some women coming who'd been in my first class when I'd gone to Papua New Guinea. They were my first prep class. Oh, they were funny. We had such fun together. I taught them English and they taught me language. Where were you when Sister Helen taught us at Dio? Oh, I'd already left. Oh, I was already finished school. I was over at high school. Where were you? Think of important times in your life and ask other people, where were you when this happened? I remember it happened. Do you remember? Or what's an important time in your life? The memories that we have are our treasure. And when we use our treasure and share it with others, then that treasure is becoming brighter, shinier, stronger in our life. Where were you? Ask yourself today often the question, where were you? Where were you when this happened? Because what happened in the past is important. We don't forget the past as we move into the future. We take the past with us so that we can build on it to make a better future. So this week, just try and remember some important things that had happened in your life and ask other people where they were when those events happened. Where were you? Where were you when our country gained independence? Were you in your own village? Were you in a town? Where were you? Just remember that what we do is so important to other people. What we do is so important in our lives. What we do is keeping our mission alive. Goodbye and God bless for now. See you again another time.